Morning, everyone. It's 8:50, and this is video number 351. It's your pre-opening comment for today, Wednesday, the 29th. And I remind you, hit that subscribe button and like us. We really appreciate it. Okay, so today we have the House Judiciary Committee having a virtual conference with the CEOs from Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, and Facebook. So that last one we can figure will be another version of the Mark Zuckerberg apology tour. But the standout in this is Amazon's CEO, Jeff Bezos, who has never had to be in front of the Judiciary Committee. So we'll see how that goes. This morning we have oil up a little, gold up, silver up, Bitcoin up, and of course, as you can see here on the screen, the US dollar down. Not down much. Looks like it's trying to have a little consolidation here. I'd be surprised if it could get through 95.5, but that's kind of a wait and see attitude that has to be adopted. Again, I want to bring up the issue of the silver trading yesterday all the way up to $26 and change, and then coming all the way back down to $22.50, which is a 50% pullback from the breakout over $20. So I think that market looks particularly healthy. On the earnings front, last night and today, we have AMD up about 11% at $75.82, up almost $9, with a beat on both revenues and earnings, as well as an increase from 7 to 12% margin on a year-over-year basis. This is the reason why I don't like to trade earnings and consider them a toss-up, a coin toss, if you will, because we have things like Starbucks, which had a beat of a loss, actually reported a smaller than expected loss, and was up $4 and change at $78.82. Boeing with a miss, top and bottom, up 2.25. GM with a beat, both top and bottom. A miss, both top and bottom. So you have Starbucks with a loss going up. You have GM with a miss going up. And we consistently have little stocks and big stocks with beats that go down. So that's kind of a weird situation. Again, that's why I don't play them. We had Kodak, which yesterday closed $7.94, up $5.32 for a 200% gain, and this morning is trading at 15, up about 7, so almost another 100% gain. The news there is really spectacular. Kodak, a former Nifty 50 and Dow stock, hit hard times when they didn't see the whole digital reformation of the movie and picture market, and absolutely got crushed from 100 down to almost nothing. Is gotten a $765 million 25-year loan from the government to move ahead with replacing some of the ingredients supply chain for pharmaceuticals. This is a huge area. It's one that we rely on China for probably 80 to 90% of all of those ingredients. Most drugs are not even manufactured here. But this would change that. And the CEO and executive chairman was on CNBC this morning talking about the fact he was asked if this could be profitable business. And his reply was that there in Rochester, where they are, they have all of the infrastructure, including, train lines, the availability of on their own property of buildings, steam, electric, etc. So they seem to be somewhat ready to go. And this is really a necessary area that we have to start to look at. Okay, FireEye had great earnings. FEYE, it's trading 15 and a quarter, up about $1.88. So that was a beat on the earnings and revenues, and it was upgraded in 4 places. Wedbush upgraded it with a price objective of 15, up from 12. JP Morgan and Barclays also upgraded it. Barclays from 12 to 17, and JP Morgan, who was already at 15, raised it to 18. We also have SNOA, which is Sonoma Pharmaceuticals, and they have moved awfully nicely. The stock closed 464, has traded as high as 1467, and right now is up $5.30 on the news that they have a disinfectant and sanitizer that is aimed specifically at the airlines. So that would be a huge deal for the airlines, getting them back into the air. So we'll have to see how that works out. The market is due to open. Looks like the Dow is up about 64. The S&P is up about 7, and the NASDAQ is, like the Dow, up about 60. So looks like it'll be a decent opening. A lot of these earnings are still coming, and of course that Judiciary Committee on antitrust matters for those big 4. So I'll be back later on. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will be adding a position today in a commodity-related ETF.